Hi, my name is Steven. Welcome to Wplifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a beautiful YouTube banner for your YouTube channel. So if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I'm going to show you how you can create a beautiful banner for that channel. A good YouTube banner is a great way to communicate with your viewers and potential subscribers to let them know what your channel is all about. And so if you're ready to get started, let's head over to my computer and I will show you how you can create an amazing YouTube banner for your channel. So over here, you can see a sample YouTube banner that I've created. You can see here that we have free training. So this is where you add all the links. So these are actually done inside the YouTube studio. You can add multiple links here and whatever you see here will only show on desktop. And then everything, you can see a little note that I left over here. So you can see anything that is on the side over here and over here on the side will only show on desktop. And then in the middle over here where I have this text and a little bit of information with my picture here. So everything here is inside the safe zone. So this will show on desktop, TV, and also on the mobile phone. So the tool that we're going to be using today to create this YouTube banner is called Canva. So let's head over to Canva and I will show you how you can create a beautiful banner like this. So the first thing you need to do is to go to canva.com. Once you're up here, it will ask you to sign up if you don't have an account already. So you can sign up with either your email or log in with your Facebook account or your Gmail account. Or in this case, I already have an account with Canva. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then over here, you can see templates. So what we need to do now is to click on templates. And the reason why we do this is to get the right dimension for the YouTube channel ad. So the dimensions are very, very important. If you don't get it right, your design is not going to display properly when you upload it on your YouTube channel. So once we're here, the next thing we need to do is to type YouTube. So I'm going to type U. And here you can see different suggestions. The one we need to click on it is YouTube channel ad. I'm going to click on this. And here you have pretty much how many templates. Over here you can see 345 templates that you can get started with. So if you don't want to start from scratch, you can go ahead and choose any of these templates here, but I like to create things from scratch. So I'm going to click on create with a blank canvas. So I'm going to click on this. So this will already give you the perfect dimension that you need for your YouTube channel ad. And then the next thing we need to do is to decide where is the safe area and where is not the safe area. Because if you just create and start designing this whole canvas, when you upload it on your YouTube channel, it's not going to look very good. And a good way to do this is to go on Google and search for YouTube banner dimensions, and then you're going to see one of these things, and then you're going to download it and upload it on your Canva. So basically, once you download it and go back to Canva, and then you can go to uploads, and then you can just drag it and drop it here. But here you can see that I've uploaded one already. So I'm going to click on this. Okay, so here we have it. I'm going to expand it, make it fit the canvas. So here you can see the different dimensions that we have. So anything that you add inside this safe area, that will show on desktop, mobile, tablets, and TV. Or anything that you add over here on this desktop area here will only show on desktop. So these are the things that you need to keep in mind once you're creating your banner. So the first thing you need to do now is, now that we have this here, we're going to go to elements and then we're going to get a shape. So I'm going to take this square shape here. I'm going to use this as my background. So I'm going to expand it and use it to cover the dimensions that we have in the background. I'm going to go ahead and give it color. So if you already have your brand color, you can go ahead and use that so that your channel and your brand will flow together. So I'm going to click on the color over here and then I'm going to use any of these colors here. So I'm going to choose this color here. So this is the color that I'm going to use. And then I'm going to go to transparency here. Click on transparency. I'm going to reduce the opacity a little bit. So this will allow me to see the guide that we have in the background. So now that we have this, we're going to start adding elements. So the first thing you need to do is to add your brand name. So if this is for a business or your name, you can add your business name or you can add your name, the personal brand. I'm going to go ahead over here and add Wplifestyle. Okay, so I have these notes here. I'm going to copy them. This over here, I'm going to click on text. Then I'm going to add a heading. This, I'm going to paste it Wplifestyle and expand it. Again, you can go ahead and choose any fonts that you want. Okay, you can go ahead, they have a lot of fonts here, you can see bold ones. And another thing to keep in mind is to use a bold font so that your brand name will be visible on the small screens when people view your channel from the mobile phone. So I'm going to use this Open Source Extra Bold like this. So now that we have this name, you can expand it like this by using this arrow here, or you can use size over here to change the size. And then if we go back over here, you can see that I have a little bit of description of what the channel is all about. So I'm going to go ahead and add that as well. So I'm going to go back to my notes here and copy this. I'll go back here and add another text. So here we can add, this time we're going to add subheading instead of a heading. Okay, now that we have that, I'm going to expand it. And I would like to use the same font, so I'm going to use this one. Over here, you can see that I have new videos every week. You don't really need to add that, but I'm just going to do it for the sake of the tutorial. So what I'm going to do now is to go over here, and then I'm going to add another shape. So we can do this, make it smaller, this, like this, right under here. You can also reduce it from the side and make it smaller. Then I'm going to change the color to black. And then I can duplicate this text. Then I can duplicate the subtitle here. Then I'm going to click on duplicate over here. Now I have two of these. And then I'm going to go back to my notes here, and then I'll copy these new videos every week. Then I'll go back here and paste it over here. Okay, now that we have it, I'm going to make it smaller. And then I will drag it and put it inside here. And then if you go over here, you can see that I have this YouTube icon here. If you want to do that as well, let's go back here and go back to elements. And then over here, you can search for YouTube. Now you can see different YouTube icons. You can go ahead and select one. So some of them are pro ones. So you can go over here and filter it to only the free ones and add free like this. Now you can see all the icons here. You can go ahead and choose the one that you want. So I'm going to click on this one. And I'm going to make it smaller like this. Then I will drag it and put it over here. So now that we have that there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this smaller, make the shape smaller like this. And then I'm going to hold Shift and click every single thing, including the shape. And then I'm going to group them together. That way I can move all of them together like this. So now that we have this, if you want to add anything else inside this safe zone, maybe you want to add your picture if it's a personal brand, just like this one right here, you can go ahead and do that, but you need to upload a picture that does not have a background. So if I go to my uploads here and add this picture, you can see that this picture looks weird just because it has a background, right? You need a picture with a transparent background, just like this one right here. So there's different ways you can do that. If you want to get the Canva Pro, so Canva Pro will actually help you to do things like remove background, and you get access to really nice features. Like if I go to effects over here and click on background remover, and that will go ahead and remove the background for me over here. Now you can see that the background is gone. You can actually use that image like this, and you only get this feature if you have the Canva Pro. So I do have the Canva Pro. So if you want to get Canva Pro, I will leave the link in the description box below, and then you can use that link to get your Canva Pro. But if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend any money on Canva Pro right now, you can go to your browser and type remove.bg, and that will bring you to this website right here. And then you can drag pretty much any image that you want on this website, and it's going to remove the background. So let me show you an example. So if I go ahead and drag the same image over here with the same background, it's going to go ahead and remove that background. Now you can see that the background is gone. You can go ahead and click on the download button, and here you can see that the image is downloaded here. And then I can go back to my Canva over here. Now I can drag this image and drop it here, and it's going to go ahead and upload that image. You can see here If I click on it, you can see that it has no background. So that is another alternative that you can use if you don't want to spend money on Canva right now. So here, let's go ahead and add this image here. So if you look over here, if you remember, if I put this image here, it's going to get cut off like this from here, like this. Because if you go over here, let's reduce this a little bit more so you can see our guide. So the a little bit darker one is the one that will show, this is the safe zone, one that will show on mobile. So I'm going to increase this, make this a little bit bigger, and we have this here. And I'm going to move this over here as well, and then I will move this one as well. So now that we have everything a little bit on the side, now we can bring this one in a little bit so it will fit inside this safe zone like this. Then if there's anything else that you want to add on the side here, you can go ahead and add that as well. So if you go back over here, you can see that I have free training and an arrow pointing down to the links. So you can do something like that as well. It doesn't have to be free training. It can be pretty much anything that you're offering, or even encouraging people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. So let me just duplicate this again, put that over here, and then just to show you that it can be pretty much anything. So I'm going to grab this and put it here, so it can be pretty much anything. So if you expand this like this, just keep in mind that this is going to get cut off on the tablet, and then it's going to get cut off on the mobile phone. You're only going to be seeing the E inside the mobile phone if you do this on mobile phone. So I don't want this to show on the mobile phone at all. So I'm going to make sure it is outside this line. Then on the tablet, it's going to cut this off a little bit. The next thing you can do is like add an arrow or something. Just keep in mind that at the bottom here, don't add anything here because all your links will be taking up this space. So make sure you leave enough space for your link. So I can go back here to elements, and then I can search for arrows. Okay, now you can see that we have all these arrows here. So you can just go ahead and choose pretty much any one that you want. It doesn't have to be the one that I used before. So like, for example, I can choose this one, and then I'm going to rotate it like this, pointing it to the link. Then I'm going to make it smaller, and we can put it right here. And then let's go ahead and add some few more elements just to, add a little bit of fun to it, like design, like, how I have like all these shapes over here. You don't really have to add all that, just for fun. Like, I'm going to show you how you can add all of that to your design. For example, over here, we can go ahead and search for dots. So if you search for dots here, you're going to get like all different kind of dots like this. Then I'm going to click on this one. So keep in mind that this is only going to show on desktop because we're doing this outside the safe zone. So we want this to show only on the desktop, on tablet as well. We don't want this to show on the mobile phone. So I'm going to change the color to black or maybe white. Then we can go back to elements, and then we can search for zig. And I had one before. I think this was the one that I used before. Can go ahead and add that as well. So I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. Then I can add it here. So I'm going to duplicate this, click on duplicate over here, and then I'm going to move one over here. But you can see it's on my face. So I'm going to move it behind me by using this position button right here. And then I'm going to send it to the back like that. And you can see that it's behind me. So you can go ahead and add pretty much more elements to your design to your liking and make it look exactly how you want it. I've shown you how and how you can achieve this. So now that we have the design and it's completed, we're going to go ahead and download this and try it out and see if it actually look good on our channel. So, but before we do that, we need to go back to click on the background and go back to transparent. And then we're going to increase the transparent back to 100% so that way we can actually see our design properly, right? And that will hide the shape that we have in the background. But if you want to delete that shape, it's easy. Just minimize this a little bit and click on the shape, and then you can go ahead and click on delete, and that will delete that shape. And then if you drag this all the way back to the end. Okay, so now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and download it. So click on download right here and click on download again. and that is going to go ahead and download your design. Now let's go back to your channel over here and click on this icon right here, and then you're going to go to your YouTube studio, and then from this YouTube studio you can click on customization, and then from here you need to go to branding, and then over here I already have the other one here, so you can click on change. Okay, let me remove this. You can click on upload like this, and then you're going to go ahead and upload your design, your downloads. So go to your download folder, go to the folder where you downloaded your stuff, and this is my download here. So this is the one that we just downloaded right now, so I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on done, and then click on publish. So now it's going to ask you to go to channel, so I'm going to click on this, and now you can see what our banner look like right now. It look pretty nice, right? That's pretty much how you can create an amazing banner for your YouTube channel. I've given you all the tools and tips that you need. So if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified when next I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you next time.